Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video. In this um video we're going to talk about the Power Ranger or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bizarre Power Rangers crossover explained. I'm not talking about this one, which you guys can expect me to make a review of this within the next week. Special shout out to Astro because he gave me this comic book, and haven't completed this yet because week has been extremely busy as I can't English right now. But sometime this week, you guys can expect a review of this comic book. But I just want to shout out Astro for giving me this comic book as well as this mug. But yeah, it's not this crossover. I don't think that they're referring to. I think they're talking about when the Power Rangers show that was in the '90s crossed over with the Next Mutation Turtles, and when I first saw that crossover, I was like a little kid, so I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Seeing the Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles working together, and essentially seeing the Ninja Turtles get mind controlled and getting their ass handed to them by the Power Rangers, I thought that was so cool. And now as I'm older, I can see that crossover. It's So like I'm so hoping this crossover is a better crossover than the TV show, the Next Mutation and the '90s Power Rangers crossover was. That makes sense. Anyways, and yes, I couldn't resist but put the painting that Dreamy Tabula helped me paint of Leonardo in the background just for this video. Especially for this video. And on top is pizza. So I'm letting in my Ninja Turtle roots right now. I'm letting in my Ninja Turtle roots, okay? Okay. The only thing I should have done is wear my Leonardo shirt. Well, it looks like the universe wanted me to wear my Ninja Turtle shirt, because look at this. Look at this. It's Leonardo. It's Leonardo, baby. And not just that. Look at the back. Look at the back. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, I'm getting into the mood right now. The shirt's a bit musty, though. I gotta wash it. Anyways, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bizarre Power Rangers crossover explained. So, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles once met the Power Rangers in live action, and the unusual crossover had more importance to the Power Rangers and TMNT canon than many believed. Thanks to some bizarre moments from the episode that will often go viral, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Ranger crossover had become more famous than the episode itself, and there are even those who think it is some sort of parody as opposed to something that really happened. I can tell you guys right now, and if you guys who think the episode was a parody, no, you guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. It actually happened. Like I said earlier, I've seen the episode, and as a kid, I thought that was the greatest thing ever. And now as I'm older, I mean, the concept of the Turtles and Power Rangers crossing over, cool. But I'm willing to bet you this. I would like this crossover better than the Next Mutation and Power Rangers crossing over. Anyways, however, the T1T and Power Rangers crossover was very much real, and it belongs to the canon to both franchises. Both the Power Rangers and the Ninja Turtles franchise have been around for decades, and can be difficult for casual viewers to identify to what show or era a specific event belongs. Should we go water for the Ricky Man, or in this case Turtle, with my Ninja Turtle bottle. Promoting the Ninja Turtles right now. From 1993's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to recent seasons like Power Rangers Dino Supercharged, the Power Rangers excuse me has been mostly restricted to live-action TV shows, with the 3 live-action movies, and the Boom comics are the exception. Okay, there are 3 Power Ranger movies. I only know of one, and that was with the one that came out last year, a few years ago with the singer Becky G as I think the Pink Ranger, and then the girl who later became Jasmine in the live action Power Rangers as a Pink. I could be getting those colors mixed up. I have yet to see the movie. I want to see the movie, but I only know of that one, right? I think the Red Ranger, he was also in Stranger Things. What are the other two movies? Let me know in the chat if you guys know, because admittedly, I'm not sure. I'm not that knowledgeable about the Power Ranger lore. My favorite Power Ranger has to be the SBD. And I would love, like, when I was a kid, I loved, I know this shit out of my brother. Just saying, SBD, like doing the movement, SBD, emergency. Anyways, let me stop babbling along and actually continue to read this. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise, on the other hand, started in the comics and has spanned through live-action shows, live-action movies, and all sorts of anime series. Okay, so let me correct. Guess they say live-action shows. There's only one live-action show, and that's The Next Mutation. If there's more outside of The Next Mutation, let me know in the chat, because I would be up to watching those versions on the Ninja Turtles as well. In terms of live-action movies, there's 5. The 1990 trilogy and the Michael Bay Turtles trilogy. And then, yeah, all these animated entries, yeah. And comic books later on. Like, I recently reviewed The Last Ronin on my channel. And, part by part, and then I did an overall review in a roundtable sense with 3 other guys. Catch that live stream if you guys want to catch not only my opinion, but 3 other people's opinions. Okay. Going down. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers crossover, perhaps the most strange event in both franchises, happened in episode 3 and 4 of the Power Rangers in Space. Okay, so it happened in like 2 episodes. I thought it happened in 1. Maybe I knew that one time and I just forgot. But well. The crossover episodes aired in February 1998. And I was 2 at the time. Because my birthday's in February, so I was 2 at the time when this came out. And it featured the Ninja Turtles from the 1997 show Ninja Turtles The Next Mutation, which is my least favorite version of the Ninja Turtles. It's the Next Mutation Turtles. The Turtles briefly appeared at the end of the Power Rangers in Space episode 3, Save Our Ship, and were then featured throughout the entirety of the episode 4, Shell Shocked. Following the classic Marvel crossover trope, the Ninja Turtles had been brainwashed by the Power Rangers in space villain Astronomia, and thus the Power Rangers had to battle the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles initially. However, before the end of the episode, the Ninja Turtles broke free from Astronomia's and teamed up with the Power Rangers to defeat the Power Rangers in Space villain of the week, Electro Tramp. Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation was produced by Saban, the same company that produced Power Rangers in Space, which is why the crossover between the shows was possible. Let's be real, the Next Mutation Turtles only lasted 1 season, and I'm so happy it didn't last more because it was a chore. As my friend Amen Fate would say, it was a chore to get through. At the time, having the Ninja Turtles from the Next Mutation appear in the Power Rangers in Space was nothing but a gimmick to draw viewers' attention to the newly premiered Power Rangers season. However, the move had also had unexpected repercussions for both properties. Okay. Space weirdly made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles canon to Power Rangers. The crossover made it so that the Ninja Turtles, at least the ones from the Next Mutations, are officially part of the Power Rangers canon. Therefore, while the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are defending Angel Grove, the Ninja Turtles are defending New York. Although Power Rangers could have tried to retcon the TMNT crossover, the franchise actually doubled down on the Turtles being part of the canon. Which, I bet if the Next Mutation Turtles had a season 2, the Power Rangers would have probably been in that show. And then, where did I leave off? Therefore, while the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are I already read that? Okay. In 2019, 5-issue TMNT Power Ranger crossover comic was released, and it saw the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers heading to New York and teaming up with the Ninja Turtles. Are they referring to this one? Was this made in 2019? I don't know. Was this comic? Is this the comic they were referring to? Well, it's this came out in 2022. At least with this. But is this, since this story is essentially coming out in 2019, or are they referring to another crossover? Because I would also want to read that one too. If this is not the same story, because I'm slowly beginning to be a comic book reader, officially. And, guys might see me review comic books on this channel in the future. Who knows? More outside of just Ninja Turtle themed. Who knows? I might still pace out the new reviews book. At some point. Anyways. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode in Power Rangers in Space was far from being a usual Power Rangers episode, but it didn't work to the context of the show. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles appearance didn't distract the show from its main story, and as John Mia's plan, which made the crossover even more interesting, granted the Ninja Turtles costumes for the next mutation might look goofy close to the Power Rangers. An issue the TMNT Power Rangers comic crossover is solved. So yeah, the costume for the next mutation did look like you could potentially get it if Party City or Spirit Halloween had a really decent costume. Supposed to like the 1990s trilogy Turtles, they look like it was like the real deal. The Next Mutation Turtles costumes, along with Splinter and the costumes that the villains had, look cheap as hell for a show. Let's be real. Anyways, yeah, I really did enjoy the Power Ranger Ninja Turtle crossover when I first saw it, and I respect it as an adult, and now that I am aware that at least with the first of the Power Rangers, they didn't like retcon that crossover, they just kept it in. I might have to watch that Power Rangers show, but overall, what do I think of this article? I would very much be into reading this Ninja Turtle Power Ranger comic book crossover. See how it's solved. Unless I later talk about this one. Just look at because the Turtles look pretty good with the Power Rangers, right? And let me. And like even the Turtles are in the Power Ranger suits, right? I don't know who this is. I'm guessing until I am able to finish it. This is April O'Neil, potentially. That's my guess. Up until I'm able to finish it, so. Or it could be literally just the Yellow Ranger. It doesn't exactly need to be April, but that's my guess. May be April. But, yeah, I'm, all this article did for me was made me more excited to finish this one and get my review out there, but I do recommend you guys watching it. The episode, or at least the clips from the episode, is on YouTube. I don't know where you guys can see the crossover in its entirety, but I do recommend, if you guys are a Ninja Turtle fan or a Power Ranger fan or both fans of both franchises, give that crossover a watch. I think you guys would enjoy that. I mainly, even though as older, I find it to be like dumb. Let's be real. Like I think it's like more so the execution per se, or like the costumes of the Ninja Turtles might play a big feature in that. But I do have a tons of respect of just seeing the Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers on the same screen together, and I am so happy that I was able to have that chance to watch the entire episode in its entirety. And like I said, I do highly recommend you guys watching it. If you're a fan of both properties or either or properties, watch it. Um, Let me know what you guys think of this article. I will pin the I will have this article saved in the pinned comment. So if you guys want to give it a shot, a read, you guys can. Well, with that said, love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another, and I will talk to you guys later. Love you all, and have a wonderful day, fellow mutants.